Ladies and gentlemen, he made it. Welcome back to North Texas. We're joined by our friend Matt Schneidman from The Athletic. We all had crazy travel issues down here.
Yeah.
I don't envy yours getting delayed a couple of times, but we're glad to have you.
I'm glad to be here. I thought it was supposed to be warm in Texas. It's freezing.
Oh my gosh, dude, we ate lunch outside in 60-degree weather this afternoon, and then the cold front hit, and the rest is history. Luckily, they're playing inside tomorrow, and let's talk about that game. Jordan Love has been so good as of late. 18 touchdowns, 1 pick in his last 8 games. What do you expect from him tomorrow on a bigger stage, his first playoff game?
I have no reason to expect anything but what we've seen the last 9 weeks or so. Protecting the football when he throws it through the air. He's lost 3 fumbles. Throwing off schedule and off balance with accuracy, and operating the offense with a calm and in rhythm that helps the Packers win football games. He's done it in spite, at times, of the defense and special teams. I have no reason to expect otherwise tomorrow. It's can the other phases of the team help him out?
Aaron Jones has been terrific as of late, too. 3 straight 100-yard games for the first time in his career. I know you sat down with him for a story earlier this week. He's rolling right now.
9 yards shy of becoming the first Packer ever with 120 rushing yards in 3 straight games.
Wow.
First time in his career he's had at least 100 rushing yards in 3 straight games. He told me a couple days ago, it feels good to remind people that he's still Aaron Jones. He said this is what he probably could have been all season if he had stayed healthy, but the hamstring injury, the sprained MCL, obviously slowed his progress. Aaron Jones is healthy, refreshed, and giving the Packers what they need.
Is this his last game as a Packer?
No. Listen, he's a 29-year-old running back. Those are falling out of style, obviously. But the last 3 games have shown, even at his age, he can be super productive for this team. He's got 1 year left under contract. Packers got to figure out how to keep him.
He's fresh right now, too, having missed so much time throughout the course of the season. Maybe almost a blessing in disguise to get him rolling here at the right time. Defensively, the Joe Barry saga has been well documented, but the man's defense has turned things around here the last 3 weeks. A different animal in the Cowboys, though, the highest scoring offense in the NFL.
Absolutely. You got Brandon Cooks, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, Tony Pollard, Dak Prescott, a really good offensive line. It's a different animal. This isn't the Panthers, the Vikings with, their 3rd and 4th string quarterbacks in Justin Fields and the Bears. This is the number 1 scoring offense in the NFL. If Joe Barry has another good game against this team, he might just get an extension before they get back on the plane. Something he does need is Jair Alexander. Questionable for tomorrow's game because he stepped on a teammate's foot, I believe, at practice earlier this week, rolled his ankle. That will be huge if the Packers can get him tomorrow.
Yeah, Matt LaFleur called it a freak thing, so we'll see what his status is. Probably going to be a game-time decision. All right, I know you wanted this one. Packers are 7-point underdogs. They are far from the favorites on the road in this one. But obviously we've seen crazier things happen. They went into Detroit on Thanksgiving and won. They beat the Chiefs at home a little more than a month ago. If the Packers are going to win this game, what has to happen?
There's a stat on True Media called Red Zone Defensive Success Percentage. Packers are number 5 in the NFL this season. Remember against the Chiefs when they got into the red zone and they forced Harrison Butker into a couple first-half field goals, won that game? That's the formula. If Brandon Aubrey's kicks can be for 3 points instead of 1, Packers have a good shot.
The analytics people call it red zone defensive success percentage or whatever.
I guess so.
I call it bend but don't break.
And listen, the Cowboys are going to get their yards. Packers ranked tied for 17th in the NFL in yards allowed per game. So Dak and them are going to get their yards. It's can the Packers prevent them from getting into the end zone?
I think I just heard a fire Joe Barry from somewhere.
Yes, you did
hear
that.
So
yeah.
that goes to tell you, even with the success that the defense has had the last
Maybe
couple
it's
of
a
weeks.
Cowboys fan because they're so scared that Joe Barry's going to shut them down.
We figured it out. Well, hey, they'll settle it on the field tomorrow. A 3:30 kickoff between the Packers and Cowboys. Should be a lot of fun to see how it unfolds. He's Matt Schneidman from The Athletic. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.